on the verge or the threshold of the third quarter, and look at the grim faces of the brain trust of Great Taste Coffee. To the extreme left of your screens is, of course, Mr. Ignacio Gotao. Right in the middle there is a walking legend in Philippine basketball, practically an institution, Baby Dalupan.
Right, and to his right is the trainer Bongo, defensive trainer. We've got
Does he
Harencio.
also play the conga?
Harencio is
Just trying to brighten up a cloudy day, Mr. Trillo.
okay.
Philip Cesar with a rebound after the unproductive thrust by the ice cream makers.
Anyway, Dignadice is starting off in the second half. Puig, Gidabin, Graves, and Harencio. For Great Taste Coffee, we have Kaidik, Tuades, Cesar, Carpio, and Fabiosa.
Bernie Fabiosa puts one up.
Oh.
Yes, sirree. Pido Harencio will try to live that down. And now he's running the point for the ice cream makers. Abid Gidabin. You know, Abid Gidabin sounded very emotional during that interview with Romy Quintanar, explaining his temperamental outbursts on the floor. We fully understand him.
And he picks up an offensive foul.
Huwag ka
Only the
mag-alala,
first.
Abid. Huwag ka mag-alala, Abid. Hindi ka nag-iisa. All right, here is Arnie Twadless.
Only the first foul for Abid Gidabin earlier, Joe.
That's right.
That's a record of sorts.
That is a record of sorts. This guy, under normal circumstances, would have already piled up 3 or 4 personals. Ricky Cui snaps one off Alan Kaidik.
You know, that's really a play for Ricky Cui. He did that in the first half about twice, and this is the third time he does that. So they run a play just for him.
5-point lead now for Great Taste. 10.5 to go in the third period. Bernie Fabiosa shakes hands with Pido Harencio, who reaches for the sky to acknowledge the foul. That is his first personal. Second team foul for Magnolia. Bernie against Pido. Alan Kaidik goes to Arnie Twadles. Low posting. Kaidik from the corner. Bullseye.
And a 3-point shot. Second in this evening's encounter, Joe. Alan Kaidik. You know, he didn't play the last game for Great Taste Coffee. I think he was suffering from the flu or something.
Oh, that's probably partially responsible for their stunning loss to Ginebra San Miguel. Arnie Twadles completes another fast break play by Great Taste, giving them a double-digit advantage, 56-46. 3-point shot by Ricky Cui. Air ball.
Air ball. Coach Norman Black might call an early timeout. Yes, we have it. We'll be back.
Well, Norman Black needed that timeout very badly to try to avert what could be a tremendous disaster here for the Magnolia ice cream makers. They were only down by 6 points at the half. Now they're down by 8.
Right, I think that's a timely timeout by Norman. You know, when a team pulls away, you either call a timeout or make some substitutions if you can. And I think that's a timely timeout. 9 minutes, 18 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Jeffrey Graves is on Arnie Twadles. Shows you the great deal of respect they have for the shooting ability of Arnie Twadles. His passing ability, however, is highly suspect. And Joey Carpio is trying to dispute the matter with Rudy Hines.
You heard
and if
that.
he doesn't watch out, Rudy is going to slap him with a warning. Abid Gidabin against Joey Carpio. He goes outside to Ricky Cui. Oh, they were hoping they could open up that lane with a conversion from outside. It didn't work. Here's Allen. That would have been his third birdie if he had converted, but he didn't. So Great Taste is protecting an 8-point lead, 56-48, with 8 minutes and 46 to go in this third chapter. 2 team fouls for Magnolia, still a clean slate for Great Taste. Bernie Fabiosa was picked out of the Abid Gidabin. A scramble for the loose leather, won by Joey Carpio. Bernie Fabiosa finally brings it downtown for the coffee makers. Bernie keeps on going. He spots Philip Cesar open. Carpio, yes. Bernie have that basket to Philip.
Right.
Back to a double-digit advantage for the Great Taste coffee makers. Fontalasong to the basket by Ives Dignadize. Produced nothing. And Philip Cesar still uncontested in the rebound struggle. And Arnie Twadles brings it to Carpio. He challenges Abid Gidabin. Too much muscle behind it. Jeffrey Graves is getting his fair share of the rebounds. Bernie Fabiosa got a slice of the leather. Fell into the hands anyway of Ricky Cui. Dignadize against Cesar. Graves versus Twadles. Bingo.
Graves has developed that perimeter shot of his from about 15. He's very good at that.
Well, he's also talented in a lot of other departments, which is something you don't really expect from a guy who is not really that tall. He's about 6'2" or 6'3". Well, anyway. Alan Kaidig. Philip Cesar against David Gidabin. You know, these two guys used to be the powers of power for the old Crispa dynasty. Now they're playing on opposite sides of the fence. Pito Harencio in open court. Goes to Dignatice. A suicidal drive by Dignatice. Again, he comes to grief. Counter fast break in the works for Great Taste. Cesar right down the middle is fouled by Abit.
Right, but that's going to send Philip to the line because he did foul Philip's act of shooting.
Calma
coming
and
back
go.
in.
Yeah.
Yes, for Harencio, and Kaidik takes a rest for Atoyko.
Time left, 7 minutes and 4 seconds. We're still in the third period.
But you know, the last time around when Magnolia, let's see, lost to Tanduay, Harencio played a very good all-around game. But this time, Bernard Pabiosa made sure he didn't start his game. He didn't start his game going, no, get his game going.
You know, that's one great thing going for Great Taste, actually. They have terrific scouts. They watch every ball game. Baby Dalupan himself is on hand for most of the basketball games, even when his club is not playing, just to scout matters and prepare for his next opponent. 60-50 is the count. 10-point lead for Great Taste. Exactly 7 to go in the third period. Hecalma versus Bernie Fabiosa. Jeffrey Graves against Abby King. Underneath, Dignatice. No, that was Ricky Cui who forced up the shot.
Only one attempt at the basket for Magnolia. Huh? The rebounds really belongs to Great Taste.
Scramble for the loose ball. Ooh, helter-skelter. Bernie Fabiosa wins out. Here's Abby King against the outstretched arms of Dignatice, and a double block eye for Abid Gidabin, who got beamed by the ball on its way down. 12-point lead now for Great Taste. Slowly but steadily, the coffee makers are putting a lot of ground between them and the ice cream makers. Dignatice isolated against Philip Cesar. Good drive inside by Ricky Cui. He gets it right back, tries again, and this time he's fouled. Abby King.
Abby King saying that Gidabin pushed him, and Gidabin
walked away very nonchalantly.
Yeah.
And King is slapped a warning for protesting a mite too much. Let's watch that again. Timeout. Great Taste. Statistical committee, and to his left is Mr. Ronnie Nathaniels. 62-51 is the count. 11-point lead for Great Taste. Ricky Cui puts it in again.
That's a full court press by Magnolia. You know, this has been effective against other teams. Let's see how it does against Great Taste.
Has Philip Cesar ever visited you? What phase is Mr. Trillo? He must be a great dancer.
Yes, Philip.
All right, Abby King. 64-52. Back to a 12-point marker for the Great Taste coffee makers. You know, going back to phases, a lot of people go to phases for a lot of different reasons. Some go there just to get a good look at the handsomest disco manager in town, and that's Rocky Trillo. Some go there for the very fine music. Some go there for the very fine atmosphere. Some go there for the terrific laser effects. Some go there just to ogle a lot of pretty girls who visit the place, right?
That's right, Joe.
But whatever
and then
it is,
some more.
And then some.
And then more. You know, it's well, Atoyko again.
What is this? Bernie Fabiosa called for the foul? Yes,
technical.
It's technical.
Well, you know, the nicest thing about phases, I think, Joe, is that people go there to meet people, and it's more of a, they feel at home. Let's put it that way. You know, they go from table to table, and they get to meet a lot of people there.
It's such a wholesome atmosphere out there, really. I mean, the kind of people who go to Sunday school, too. I'm not kidding about that.
Well, people like Joe Cantada.
Of course. I go to Sunday school every Sunday. Abid Gidabin, he goes to Sunday school, too. And he just banged in the technical foul shot. 64-53. 11-point lead for the coffee makers. 5:40 remaining in the third period. Hecalma against Bernie Fabiosa. What else is new? Tonichi Ituri quickly picked up by Philip Cesar. He shakes off Philip. Misses the jump shot. And Bernie controls the rebound.
Quick hands to Fabiosa again. Whoops.
Carpio did not anticipate that pass. Almost lost it. Atoiko has to cope with Ricky Cui. Abe King makes his move. Door slammed to his face by Tonichi Ituri. Carpio misses on a gas attempt. A fast gallop down court by Hek Calma.
Again.
And the ball is swiped away from Gidabin by Bernie Fabiosa. It's 2-on-1.
Right. Twice in a row, Bernard swipes the ball away from Gidabin. Can you imagine that's a potential 4 points?
And now it's a baker's dozen advantage for the Great Taste Coffee makers.
Yes.
4:54 in the balance for this third period. And Norman Black is going bananas trying to figure out an antidote for this Great Taste Blitzkrieg. That just might be a step in the right direction. Jeffrey Graves connecting from 18 to chop it down to an 11-point deficit. Here's Atoy. Incidentally, Bernie Fabiosa has already pulled off 4 steals. You know, if he had done it outside the court, that would give him about 25 years in prison.
And you know, these steals, they really can demoralize a team, huh? Especially when you're trying to come back and they've got, you know, you've got a Bernard Fabiosa in the opposing team.
Okay, low posting right now is Abe King. He goes to Philip Cesar. The Twin Towers of Great Taste went beautifully to work that time. 68-55, back to a baker's dozen spread. Abed Gidabin. You know, Magnolia needs a victory tonight, very, very badly. They're at the cellar along with
Tanduay.
Tanduay, 1-3.
Right. Actually, if they should lose today, they'll really relegate them to the last place.
They'll have the dubious distinction
Yes.
of being a solo occupant of the cellar.
And remember, after this round or intra...
The intra format.
Yes, one team will be taken out. Okay, one team has to go.
So if Magnolia gets a 1-4 card, they'll be the most logical contender. Well, of course, every club will be playing 8 games. So they still have plenty of time to make up for lost ground. Oh, we're not conceding the victory already to Great Taste. There's still 3 minutes and 55 to go in this quarter, plus all of 12 minutes in the final quarter. It's just that's a very comfortable lead going for Great Taste right now. Dozen points. Atoiko gets into position for his favorite shot. That's the patented Atoiko jump shot from about 15 to 18. Ricky Cui. Atoiko playing very sticky defense, notwithstanding the pick set up by Abed Gidabin. Calma is open. Yes.
Philip Cesar is flagging the lane very well. He's actually cheating in defense. But if you can get away with it, why not?
Of course, all's fair in love and war in basketball, so long as you can get away with it. Dozen-point lead still for Great Taste. Game clock shows 3:13 for the third period and 14 fouls for Magnolia against only 3 for Great Taste. Abe King misses on a rather ill-advised jump shot. Calma wasting no time, bringing the ball down court. It's give and go between him and Ricky Cui.
And the consummates of Philip Cesar, huh? So they're trying to really run now. So let's see if this will do them well, because actually they can trade baskets with Great Taste Coffee. Such a great ball club, very strong offensively.
But the Ice Cream Makers are igniting the fuse that could well set off a rally. And that unproductive thrust by Great Taste is going to help that comeback rally. Oh, Bernie Fabiosa with his 5th steal. He shovels it off to Philip. And look at Philip. He's waiting for Tonichi. Come on, Tonichi. Make my day, Tonichi. Yes, that's what he was saying. Make my day. Please foul me.
What a steal by Bernard off Hek Calma. Can you beat that? A complete steal. Oh, technical. Let's see who. Gidabin? Oh, Cesar. Philip Cesar.
Technical foul by Philip. I wonder what for. Well, anyway, the designated hitter is Abed Gidabin.
He sank one earlier. There was a technical of Fabiosa, I think it was.
Abed Gidabin, an erring touch from the free throw line. 72-61, an odd 11-point lead for Great Taste. Jeffrey Graves will do the honors from the left sideline. In the event of a technical, as everybody knows, not only is a foul shot given to the offended team, they also keep possession of the basketball. Bernie Fabiosa is right on top of Hector. Oh, Abe King! He's also acting out the Sultan of Swipe roll.
Right.
And there he is, collaborating with Bernie Fabiosa, but Philip Cesar was not quite in on the act. It's still 72-61. Abed goes to Calma. That was a terrific assist by Abed Guidara. That Calma just bungled the opportunity. Here's Abe King going strong for the bucket.
Little by little, Abe King is getting his game back.
Well, he's still conscious about
strong,
that
yes,
nose of his,
right.
but otherwise his game is fast,
Feeling the
assuming the
groove
former
again.
level. Incidentally, those of you who are uninitiated and may be wondering what nose we're talking about, well, that nose of Abe King has already undergone 3 surgical operations. The last one kept him at bay for how many weeks? Practically the entire of the Open Conference.
A long time. Matter of fact, he had to go to the States to redo that nose of his.
Oh boy, and what a nose it is, huh? He's known as the great profile in PBA circles. Abed Guidara. Hook shot by Tonichi.
Hey. That's Ala Karim Abdul-Jabbar. Anyway, Great Taste Coffee. They've shot 9 times, attempted 9 attempts from the inside and sunk all, Joe.
That's right.
100%.
Well, they're right back. Arnie Tuadles tried a Philip Cesar stretch there and came to grief. Turnover for the Magnolia ice cream makers. A beautiful opportunity for them to break right through the double-digit barrier. They're down by 11 points. Franz Pumarin acting the role of orchestra conductor right now for the ice cream makers, and he is fouled by Torres.
Yeah, no, actually, there's a foul
Away from the ball.
Go, I think.
Atoy Ko was... Okay, Atoy Ko was called for the foul. He was jockeying there for position against Ricky Cui. Cui.
Hey, Tonichi is very strong off the boards now.
Yes, sir. He just got himself 2 offensive rebounds. And he's fouled on the second crack. You know, I've always felt this guy was a sleeping Superman for Magnolia Ice Cream.
Yes.
He has the kind of a build that would put to shame guys like Daryl Dawkins or Moses Malone. Well, maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but I'm just driving home the point that this guy has to be one of the most powerful, one of the strongest, physically speaking, among the PBA players.
He is very strong, Joe. You know, he looks a little awkward, but he's very effective. Huh? I remember under Ron Jacobs, he used to get more playing time. Well, I think for a while he was suffering an injury, but little by little, Norman Black is giving him the timing now, and he's getting it back.
Well, more than anything else, it's the confidence he's acquiring. 74-65, so they finally broke through that double-digit barrier, and they're down by just 9 points. 21 ticks to go in the 3rd period. Philip Cesar wants to get the last shot off for Great Taste. Pumarin came out of nowhere to collect his 3rd personal. Oh, it was Abed.
Abed Guidara gets his 3rd personal foul.
Philip Cesar will take 2 from the stripe. With 14 ticks left in the 3rd period, 2 conversions from the stripe by Abed Guidara just might restore a double-digit advantage for them as they prepare for the 4th and final quarter. He's shooting extremely well from the free throw line. Mr. Trillo, I'm sure your stats will bear that out.
83%. 83%. That's very high. Anytime you shoot above 80%, Joe, that's good.
Yes, 85 is, of course, on a roll.
And Abed is shooting now about 93%.
13 ticks to go. Magnolia will have to work this one out very quickly. 8 seconds. 11-point lead for Great Taste. Foul, Atoy.
Good foul.
That's a smart foul to give up, yes.
Yes, they can still give up 1 foul, but the only thing that's the 4th personal for Atoy.
That is the fly in the ointment. A mighty big fly in the ointment.
Oh, they can.
And Atoy just gave up his 5th foul. Wow.
Foul. Oh, a technical on Atoy Ko by referee Rudy Hines.
A personal foul on Atoy Ko. And there he is confronting Rudy Hines. He also got slapped with a technical. So that's a double black eye for Atoy Ko.
That's the 2nd technical. No,
it's only the 1st technical for Atoy.
1 for Atoy, 1 for Philip.
Designated hitter is again Abid Gidapin. This is the technical foul shot. And there is
Yes.
Atoy pleading his case with Deputy Commissioner Rudy Salud. Well, he must realize that this is simply an exercise in futility.
Yes, yes. So 3-4-3 for Abed Gidabin, all technical fouls. And now Kui will take 2. And Koy is finally substituted by Alan Kaitik.
Grim developments here for great taste in the closing seconds of the third quarter with that. Well, all they had to do was play honest defense, and they might have gone into the fourth quarter with a double-digit advantage.
Right.
As it stands now, Kui has reduced the difference to just 9 points.
Possibly 8.
Even more than that is the loss of Atoy Ko. He'll be kept in the freezer for a long while, believe me, with his 5th personal.
So, you know,
1 second left. Clock doesn't tick until it hits the man on the floor, and it did. Gallant effort. We'll have the fourth quarter in just a short while.